Hello, my name is Benny Garcia. This is my introduction video for AEP 858 data analysis and assessment. So, just some basic information about me. I currently live in Phuket, Thailand. Initially, I'm from Ulysses, Kansas. In Ulysses, I was a newspaper reporter by day, and at night, I was a GED instructor for Garden City Community College. Um, from there, I moved to Phuket about 3 years ago. I've been in education for about the last 4 years. My first serious teaching job was at a private school called Satri Phuket IPC, and they did the Cambridge curriculum. So I did Cambridge for 2 years. I taught IGCSE courses, history, global perspectives, English as a second language, and English as a first language. Also, I went to the University of Kansas for creative writing, and I'm currently getting my master's in ESOL. So there's some of my secondary kids. I also taught a little bit of kindergarten as well here in Thailand. Just some broad hobbyish things. I play guitar, play Magic the Gathering. Again, I live and travel around Phuket. I'm also interested in history, World War II, and the Cuban Missile Crisis. Educational goals, I would eventually like to pursue a doctorate in international education at NYU or in creative writing at Texas Tech University. Um, I guess the reason for the aspirations would be just to get closer to regularly teaching subjects I'm knowledgeable and passionate about in order to help educate and help students attain their own goals with that. In regards to the critical analysis of the schools and how they use for or what they use for data collection, I'm not really sure, to be honest. As being in Thailand, being an expat teacher, we're not really privy to the what goes on behind the scenes. I know that some for just grade keeping purposes and data mining purposes, we all have access to Microsoft Office, and there's a collective spreadsheet that that is utilized to monitor grades, do some like data mining in regards to identify like maybe at-risk students. Or which students may need to go from the Thai program to the ESE program or to a different campus or things like that. Um, let's see. As for my own process with data, I do use a lot of Google form surveys and quizzes to mine data and to identify like problem spots and thus alter my teaching or modify my instruction appropriately. For example, so this, as it's loading, so I use this is just a quarter 1 test that we just took for English. So this is their test, and it's in a Google Forms thing, and they this one was over quantifiers for 6th grade Thai ESL students. They gave it to 6 different classes, and I teach 2, but I made the test for the entire grade, and then this way I can look at the data and the analytics, see which classes did well, which classes didn't, and see if there's any questions or areas of concern that might need to be approached and examined. Where was the question? Um, do okay. Okay, so for example, there are blank stars in the galaxy. The options were much, so much, too many, or a lot of. Uh, Only 64% of the students got it correct. So that's an area that I'll have to go back and re-explain, make sure that the full grasp of that concept. And additionally, Google will give me the sheets and give me the raw data for all of the participants. So that's my um, experience with using data in the classroom thus far. I think for the last question, what plan or purpose to improve or develop my own information in regards to data analysis to improve my students' performance? I am a data novice, so I'm really not sure on all like the appropriate terminology. One thing I have wanted to do, well, one, taking this course as part of that process, and two, I've checked out. I want to do a Udemy course, something like that, something that's maybe a few weeks and gives me the bare bones basics on not just how to uh, interpret data, but like how to create it more effectively. Because in regards to that, um, you know, I really don't know much about as much about as Excel as I should, or for that information, data and how to, properly uh, interpret it and collect it and harvest it. So yeah, looking forward to a good semester and thank you.